Hey, so we all know that names have different origins of where they've come from, and there are some names that actually have biblical origins that I don't think people realize. So I thought it would be a fun video to share these names with you. Aiden, a super popular top 10 baby name, but it also has its roots in Bible times, being mentioned in Nehemiah. This spelling, Adin, is actually surprising, was in the top 1,000 in 2005, 2006, and 2007. So people are using this spelling, and it means delicate, gentle. Abilene means land of meadows, and it's a place name today, but it also was a place name in the Bible, which is kind of cool. But this name, unfortunately, has become synonymous with stereotypes, but it's still a gorgeous name. Adah, cute old-fashioned baby name, and it's been getting a lot of notice lately, and it comes from two women in the Bible. One was the wife of Lamech and the other of Esau, so not the best guys from the Bible, but Adah is still a gorgeous name, and it means adornment. Asher, it's so funny to me because this name sounds so biblical to me, but there are actually quite a few people who don't realize that it is. They just think it's an old-fashioned name. But it is, in fact, biblical, and this name has been climbing the charts, and it means blessed, happy. Avon. It's a popular Irish name, but it also is a place name in the Bible. The Irish meaning is better, however. It means fair radiance, and the biblical Avon meaning means vanity. Arod, yes, this is a biblical name. Alex Rodriguez made this nickname popular, but in the Bible, Arod was a grandson of Jacob, and it means I shall subdue, I shall roam. Cassia, love this name, is a trending name right now, but in the Bible, it was one of the ingredients used in the holy anointing oil, which I think is really cool, and it's a cinnamon from the cassia tree. Chloe, in the top 10 list right now, but in the Word, she was a woman from Corinth who wrote to Paul asking him for his help. I think Chloe is so pretty, a little popular, but it means verdant and blooming. Candace. This name, I think, definitely is ready for a comeback. It's so pretty, but what's neat was its origins were not a name, but it was a title, and it means queen mother. In the Bible, it talks of Candace, and she was a queen of the Ethiopians. So that's kind of cool. Drusilla, Cinderella's evil stepsister, and also the daughter of Salome, who got John the Baptist beheaded. But in spite of that, the biblical Drusilla was actually good, and she called on Paul to hear more about Jesus. So that's kind of cool. Drusilla means strong, and her husband was Felix, which is also a biblical name, and it means happy and prosperous. Ichabod. The troubled Ichabod Crane from Washington Irving's story was in the midst of turmoil, and so was the Ichabod born in the Bible. The biblical Ichabod was born in the midst of troubling times, to say the least. I wonder if Washington Irving saw that in the Bible and then decided to use that for his book, and it means departed glory. Jeter. Derek Jeter has brought a lot of attention to this clan name in the Old Testament, and I just laughed when I came across this name, and it means enclosed. Jagger. Mick Jagger wasn't the first to wear his name. There is a Jagger in the Bible, and it means place of rest. Jadon. In 2010, this spelling was at number 573, actually decreasing in popularity, and the jadon in the Bible repaired the wall surrounding Jerusalem. So I think this spelling is very cool, and it means he will judge, thankful. Speaking of jadon, we have Jada. It's also a biblical name, Jada Pinkett Smith, but it's also a name in the Old Testament, and it means he knows. Jemimah, one of the three daughters of Job, and it was said there were no three more fair women in all the land. And it's so funny because now everybody hears Jemimah, they think maple syrup. But back in biblical times, I'm sure that it had a very great name association, so it's just funny. And it means dove. Linus. Linus wasn't just Charlie Brown's best friend with a blanket, but he was also one of Apostle Paul's most faithful friends. So that's really cool. I love Linus. I just love the name, and it means flax colored. Susanna. Oh, Susanna is such a cute little song, but the Susanna in the Bible ministered to Jesus. So, very good name association. A little girl, Susanna, would just be absolutely adorable. And Susanna means lily. Selah. Selah Ward wears this name nicely, but it was also a place name in the Old Testament. I think Selah is so pretty. I think a lot of people confuse this with the word Selah from Psalms, which is a musical word for rest. But Selah and Selah are two different names. And this Selah means rock. And the last one is Rufus. The Apostle Paul speaks well of a Rufus, who was the son of a man who carried Jesus' cross. So this pet name for today was first a biblical name with a very good association, and Rufus means red-haired. So I had so much fun doing this video. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.